Hello and welcome to Quick Learn Photography, straight to the point videos that teach you everything that I've learned in over the last 10 years of professional photography. My name's James and this is going to be a series of videos about editing, and I use Lightroom most of the time. A little bit of Photoshop as well, but mostly Lightroom. The principles apply to a lot of editing software. A lot of them have similar controls, but we're going to focus on Lightroom because that's what I use. So if you're learning photography, you've learned how to use the camera and basics and everything, the next step is editing. And there's lots of little tools on Lightroom that can really help you out as well and take a little bit of getting used to. So what we'll do is we'll jump straight into Lightroom and I'll record the screen. And in this one, we're going to talk about the color mixer. So let's play around with the color. So here's an old holiday photo. So let's click that. And as always, I'm going to show you how to load it into Lightroom, just in case you don't know. So choose Lightroom Classic. In it goes, and it will go to the gallery view. Ignore that. That was another holiday photo. So there it is in the gallery, and you get to pick which one, but I've only picked the one there. So let's import it into Lightroom. Going to use that other picture for another demonstration another time. Right, so here we go. So some good colors here. So this is in the gallery view. You can shrink it down, and what we'll do is we'll get it into the develop module. So I'll press D and in it goes. So this is a raw file. Nef means raw, so that's on a Nikon. This was a Nikon D600 about 10 years ago. So this is the original raw file. So there is colours here, but it's a little bit washed out. So let's edit the photo, and I'm going to show you how to get the best out of the colour mixer. So let's just do a quick edit, drop the highlights, raise the shadows a bit, drop the whites, drop the blacks. There you go. Right, so it's already looking pretty good. Now, let's go down to the color mixer. This is what we want to know, all right, or what we want to use. So we've got hue, saturation, and luminous. We'll start with saturation, just how rich the colors will be. Now, let's look at green, okay? So when you use all these colors, all it does is target the color in the photo. It ignores all the rest. So pretty straightforward really. So here's the green, so let's make the greens really green. So they've gone really rich there, and let's drop them down, and now they're going, so if you look over here, they're going earthy green. That's quite a popular sort of look, so you can adjust the greens there. All right, another dominant color here is blue with the sky. So if we slide it up, you can make it really blue, and there's blue in the mountains as well, so, and blue in the rainbow in the waterfall. Now that is real, that rainbow. That's why I took the photo. It's the mist from the waterfall. This is Yosemite. So if you go the other way with the blue, you can make the sky grey, and it really takes it out. So if you want that earthy look, let's kill the greens and the blues, and then you've got sort of a bit more of an earthy look, but we don't want that. So let's get the blue there. So that's nice. So there's a bit of yellow and orange here in the waterfall. So let's target orange, see what it does. There you go. See all the orange in the rocks and the waterfall itself. Let's go back out. So let's do that orange again. That really made an impact. There it is. Look, it's really crunching the wall there. Lovely. Let's do yellow as well. See what happens there. Look, it's really punching all their colours. Now it's starting to look a bit false now, so you don't want to go too mad. But you get the idea. So if you really wanted to make all that vibrant, the greens more rich or less, whatever you wanted, brilliant. And the blues, perhaps you think the blue is too much, you could do that. You get the idea, and it's the same with reds. I don't think there's any reds here, so it's not really going to make much difference. So the same again with luminance. So if you want the blue sky brighter, it's only going to target blue. And if you want it darker, so on and so on. It looks weird there. Same with the greens. If you want the greens brighter and a little bit darker. Okay. So you get the idea. And the hue, again, just play around with it. See what it does to the temperature. That's the greens. Let's go to the blue, see what it does. It's going purple now. So it's kind of like the tint temperature sort of thing. And the orange, let's see what it does there. So it's making it a bit green, now purpley. So You can really go to town with the color mixer, okay? I usually just use saturation and occasionally luminance to brighten up just a specific color. So I hope that helps, and play around with this color tool if you really want to get the best out of your image from a raw file especially. So that's the color mixer. Okay, so I hope that helped. Get practicing with that if you've got Lightroom, and yeah, it really helped with your editing skills. Now, if you need any coaching at all with anything, whether it's editing, photography, or advice on photography, then get in touch with the link below, because I offer one-to-one coaching. We can have a discovery call and let me know what needs you have. And if it's something I think I can help with, it'd be great to work alongside you. And we can do that on Zoom over any time that you want. So get in touch with below. So get practice with editing, and I hope this video helped.